You say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning, you wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face, got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you'll break your back to make me feel again, suffocate to make me breathe again, lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption never came. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone, so save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break, swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to flame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You'll break your back to make me feel again, suffocate to make me breathe again, lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption never came. You say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning, you wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face, got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you'll break your back to make me feel again, suffocate to make me breathe again, lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption never came. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone, so save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break, swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to flame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You'll break your back to make me feel again, suffocate to make me breathe again,
I'll all right. Bit rate. Honestly, I don't know what bit rate is, but yeah. I'll do it when after I'm done streaming because that's probably why it does that. But yeah. Oh. I'll do that.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah. It's time to get some help, everyone. I know it. I found it. I'm gonna do it after I do some streaming. After I finish streaming, because right now I'm streaming and wanna. I'll do it after streaming because right now I gotta do this iconic thing. As for our guest of honor, our subject, we are going to be talking about the one, the only, Queen Karma. And yes, in case you're wondering, yes, I have a new assistant. I made her in the same. Huh. I'm thinking about doing that after I finish the stream because I'm not gonna end the stream early, not just yet. But we're gonna talk about our favorite person, Karma. I'm pretty sure you've heard Emma and Moon talk about her on Sunday. Emma's talked about her, and Chad has talked about her, and now it's my turn. Now it's my turn to start talking about Queen of Karma. Because honestly, I'm going to show you one. Oh, and before I do, I just want to let everyone know. Please help Zilla eat today. The stream, the links in the description are in the description as well as in the pinned comment. If all right. We're going to be saying hello to our favorite person, and I'm pretty sure she's lurking. I mean, I've seen her in my chats in the past, and what's up, Crash? What's up, Moon? I'll be lowering my bit rate just for the next stream in case for whenever I do streams. Maybe that's why it was going off. I thought I had to clear the cache, but because I need to fix my bit rate. I can't do it right now because I'm streaming, but I'll do it next. The next time I start streaming, I'll lower the bit rate to like 224,000, 400, just in case. It might mess up the stream, but who knows. Anyway, I thought we could start off our Queen of Karma evening hate. A little bit of throwback. Yes, I know. Anyway, it'll keep saying that throughout the stream, but bit rate is low, and I'll lower the bit rate, but I'm going to talk about this. We're going to have a little musical. Hi, Queen. I know you're watching. Trying to look like the overtouched girlfriend meme.
Wanna play games?
I don't want to play games with you.
Little bitch put me on blast. Thought I forgot. Bet I just sent your ass caught off. Thought you put a bitch down on lock, but I'm here to also carry the Glock and I'm here to fucking rock. All these niggas want to talk like I won't shut them up. Nobody's listening, but I got their pussies glistening. Just thinking about it. Bullet with your name on it. Right in between your feet. Checkmate since you're playing with me. Snakes and ladders, but you ain't fighting. And I'm climbing higher than a motherfucking crackhead. Got more than a backhand. Looking for an ass to put my foot in. I shit my ass. He's silver. You may be higher than me then, but bitch keep climbing. I'm coming for you again. Bitch, I'm coming for you then.
Imagine waking up after a terrible hangover, after you've had one too many drinks the night before, and you've had a nasty hangover. Imagine waking up to that.
I'm coming for you, bitch. I'm coming for you. Fuck you and your whole shit crew, cause little bitch, I'm gonna go. Had to keep it going, motherfucker. Just had to keep it going. Had to warn ya. You had to keep it going. Had to make me get me. Feel the rhythm. Had to make me get me. Little bitch put me on blast, I laughed it off. I stunned his bummy ass off guard. All this nigga does is talks, and I come out with my Glock like give him a heart attack. Step to the queen, get treated like a joker back. All these bitches wanna try to play games. I just want a new catalog and maybe just spread the word about some shit.
Hey, Thunder Rain.
Spread the word about you motherfuckers. What's a girl to do? You beg for a Batman and Joker, but where is Harley Quinn boo? Point fingers at me when you just as crazy too. Except you dumb fucked up. I need to bring it down a notch boo. I should be the craziest bitch in the crew. Feel the wrath of a queen. Had to make me get mean. Feel the wrath of a queen.
This editing is like something you find in 2008 YouTube. Whenever YouTube came out, this is some straight up editing that you would find on one of those old ass YouTube videos from like back in the day, back before Google had the rights.
I'm sorry, you're
All right.
whatever you say, bounce it up in your 6-inch diameter exit wound in you. Maybe I can stick you some shampoos until ladies are quotas. Your pages are not stick to. I do. What is my kingdom to the wind? They brought out my Harley Quinn, and they'd be like, oh no, offer rocker again. So let's stop Swords Water and then that should fucking help her, cause that makes sense too. I'm here to bring it down a notch, boo. I should be the craziest bitch in the crew, but you wanna dox and swat and do fuck shit. Ew. I can't see if you do it to each other too. Then I come out with block. Go after my kid, you definitely fucked up. I'd be like, hit mommy the bazooka. Then I take a
Yeah. Imagine seeing that. Oh. No. I'll drop
pull
the.
off my hookah. Bitch be as peaceful as Buddha. Now they don't got me fucked up. They don't got me hushed up.
I know.
All these niggas do is talk. Step out with my clock. Shut the fuck up. Be like, shut the fuck up. Come to my home and it won't be me. Hell well rested me.
No, it's me. No, it's just me. I need to. Oh, hey, Emma. Oh, hey, Emma. I need to restart my shit. I know, my frame rate. It does that. Thinking about. Yeah, I'm thinking about having to fix my sun rate. Oh, and Emma, you're just in time for me to doggone Queen, because at this point we're going to be laughing at how crazy this woman is. I'm starting off with this iconic video.
Come to my home and it won't be me. Who will rest in peace? Now feel the wrath of the queen. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Imagine waking up to that in the morning. Imagine waking up to that. Yeah, I need to fix this. All right. Yeah, that is by far one of the worst edits I've ever seen. That is your sleep paralysis demon, everyone. You'll thank us later.
You're not Harley Quincy. Shut the fuck up!
All right, now let's get on to. We'll save that for later. Now that I've made, now that I have given you guys nightmares for that cringy video, here we all know why we're here. We're all here because Queen of Karma got a little pissed off. Actually, no, she got triggered when she was in Hatman's Discord server, and she made this poem-long rant about how everyone is being mean to her, and we're all evil, and we're all part of a cult. I would love to read those messages, but unfortunately, I'm pressed on time and bit rate. Oh, not yet. But I'll get it later. Oh, shit. Yeah, alert box is pretty much my alert box. Yeah, I got your dono. Thank you for the $3. I forgot to add the alert box, but I'll. Yeah, I forgot to. Damn, I forgot to add the alert box. Zilla. There you go. Uh-oh. Zilla. Figure that out. Anyway, let's start off. Figure out the alert box. So thank you for the $3, Moon. Oh, there you are. Sometimes it gets delayed. But there you are. Miss Moonbear say question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, male symbol, a barrage of question marks, follow male symbol, followed by 2 question marks, male symbol, question mark, female symbol, hashtag James is never going to score. Now let's go on to the nitty gritty, the meat and potatoes. Let us go on to why we're here. So, like I said, Queen pretty much is pissed off and is triggered as fuck. She got into a little tiff with the whole Charlie subreddit, and now she's upset that people are dogging on her for trying to go IRL with Carly. Now she is going back to play, and one of Queen of Karma's favorite pastimes is, of course, playing the victim. I know, me too. And now I got a new assistant or virtual companion with big titties, and she's got bigger titties, and she's got big titties. I made her in. By the way, I made my new female assistant who is a succubus for human form, and she has big ass titties, just like how we like them. Anyway, let us go with. Let us start off. Let us commence with Queen's drama, the dark side. I'm pretty sure everybody has heard about this one, and I want to have my part. So let's start off. What the fuck? All right. It's a disclaimer.
Hello, all of my fabulous, amazing people. I hope that all of you have had as relaxing of a week as I have. However,
Queen. Ain't no way you look like that. I've seen what you look like. We just got done watching your Harley Quinn video. You look nothing like what you look like in that stupid ass photo. I'll fix the bit rates later on.
there has been some drama that has broken out. So we are going to go over this once and one time only. And then, like always, I am going to move on. So without
Newsflash, she doesn't move on. Spoiler, she doesn't move on. Anyway, let us talk about the drama on the dark side. Yeah, right. Okay, and I saw like I saw a YouTube Schizophrenics thing on when he did his Queen stream, and he showed that documentary, and oh my god. I always knew that she was nutty, but this is like TI levels of nutty. And I'm talking about like targeted individuals. And I'm not talking about like TI the rapper. I'm talking about targeted individuals type level of nutty. I mean, she is almost on par with James Clark. I mean, what's next? Is she going to start saying that we're all part of Lenape Valley? Come on, Queen. I know you're watching. Just say we are part of the Lenape Valley and start simping for James Clark, because I would love nothing more than to see you hang out with JRC3.
no further ado, let me...
And speaking of which, he has his court date tomorrow, right? Maybe you can be his prison groupie once he goes to jail.
roll my intro and we'll get right into it. I believe it is fair to say that the drama for me technically started when Malice Black posted up this lovely post in which she decided to talk about the Google Drive that Valkyrie has on me, dating all the way back to 2017, which is...
And 2017 is the year that she's still permanently stuck in. I keep saying it in everybody's stream, but Queen of Karma, I'm just going to say it. You are stuck in 2017. I mean, you're stuck in that time period back when the internet blood sports were still a thing. I mean, you still think that the blood sports are going on. I'm pretty sure if I start saying Kumite, Kumite, the ghost of Tonka Saw will magically appear.
2 years before I ever logged on here because she's a creepy stalker. When she posted this, it confused a lot of people, and this post ended up being shown in the subreddit for Carly, and people were asking about it. And I ended up joining right before this had happened, and I felt the need to sort of explain my part in it. After all, it is about me, so you wouldn't think that that would be a problem now, would you? However, people over here are really fucking weird. Everyone else was talking about it, so I piped up with a post that said, they also at Ottawa Police and at Team YouTube about me on Twitter all day and night long, and have for like 4 years. These people are legit just like Carly. That's why they are getting along with her so well.
I know. It's fucked up. Emma, her brain is a constant blood sport.
Bunch of cry bullies who go around wanting to kick people off the internet because they don't want to help them go in real life with people over dumb internet drama. No one around Malice, since Malice left the Shanny for Christ area of the internet, is at all okay with people going in real life over online drama. Well, unless it's me, of course. Then, of course, every
Again, Alice doesn't go IRL. Excuse me. Queen, on the other hand, would happily go IRL. As you remember, she was trying to, well, she alluded to wanting to call CPS on Carly. Unfortunately, Carly has no custody of her child. And that's a given because, again, the state has viewed her to. But you, on the other hand, Queen, you are pretty much weird of itself. An ungrateful brat who has to play the victim whenever things don't go your way, whenever people don't give you what you want. I mean, it's the same thing with RSN, and I'm not even a fan of that guy. He looks like a frog. Eggs looks like a rage goat, and Big Trash has a tiny cock. I wouldn't even consider it a penis. He has a vagine. And you, Bethany, or should we say Methany, are a crack whore who is balding, who wears Party City wigs, and you are bug ugly. And I've seen the picture, and I've seen what you look like. I was watching the Harley Quinn video. You are a nightmare. Poopy. Poopy. Yeah, poopy. Yeah, poopy. Big old dookie. Anyway, and speaking of dookie, we're gonna get into something later to end us off. Like I said, this is gonna be short, simple. I'm not gonna spend all the time on Queen. I'm just doing it just so that she could. I'm just doing it because I tagged her and just give her little what is to. Obviously, I have no idea. You're talking to someone who obviously almost on the fringe, being a vengeful motherfucker. A person who, well, it's basically a character, but a character, you're talking to a cartoon avatar who, you're going to be talking to a cartoon avatar. What's next? Are you going to start ripping me off too? Are you going to start ripping off the cartoon avatar? Are you going to take one of my things that I post? Are you going to take like one of my avatars? You know, like the one in behind me, the red succubus, big tits. Are you going to try pass that off as your own? Because Lord knows you are not original. Lord knows you like to steal things and pass them off as your own, like you did with Malice's avatar. You ain't fooling us, Queen.
everyone's always okay with it if it's happening to me. All of them do just that. PLL, Pretty Little Lies, was doxed on Kiwi Farms thanks to Carly and Val now. All of them are gross people, trying to also make it relate to Carly and what's going on with her instead of just being about me, because I didn't want it to ever be all about me, to which I get this lovely mod responding.
And and by the way, Queen, you wish that was you. You wish this avatar is you. I mean, I've seen what you look like. I've seen the Harley Quinn makeup. I've seen that. I've seen your weird ass raps, and you are worse. You're even as worse as tragic when it comes to rap. And again, I would rather listen to Stinky Panties on a loop than listen to your dog shit music. I can't believe I actually said that. I can't, and I know, and you're gonna start saying, "Oh, you said for tragic because you'd say you would rather listen to Stinky Panties than listen to my raps." Bitch, you hear yourself talk. Clearly you do. Or do you not watch your own videos? Because it's obvious that you are so full of yourself that you think that just because we're talking about you, we automatically are associated with people like Nags, Tragic, RSN, Dart Ninja, Ethan Ralph, Nick Fuentes, Baked Alaska, and all the people that you despise? Is that where we're going with? Because you're such a paranoid nut job who refuses to take any accountability for yourself. You blame others, kind of like how Adrasdia blames Adonis Paul for all the fuck shit that's going on that she has started in her life. I feel the same way to you. I feel the same way, Emma. Oh, yeah, Baked is funny as hell, but Ralph eats the poo poo, and Ethan Ralph eats the poo poo.
To me with chill the fuck out with these paragraphs. I don't want random internet drama on this subreddit. I'm getting annoyed and you'll get kicked the fuck off for this shit. I'm not in the mood because everyone can always be rude to me, but heaven forbid I give them a little bit back. Right before this all happened, there were numerous streams in where people said that they were not going to be paying attention to Valkyrie. They also stated on numerous occasions that the only reason why Val was supporting Carly and putting all this attention onto Sam and whoever else was in order to get at me. It was
Of course. Who else lives rent-free in Queen of Karma's head aside from RSN? Val. I don't know who Val is. I don't know who any of these people are. I've had few members of Plate Gang in my chats in the past. I've had people like Roxo, and Rocket in my chat.
was allegedly okay for other people to claim this about me, but I have since found out that it was a problem that I myself
But then again, I know Tragic is a habitual liar. And
stated this. Apparently, they could claim that Val was there just to get at me, but when I claimed Val was there just to...
Again, I know I've heard of Plate Gang. I've heard of the mention of Plate Gang, and clearly I really don't give a damn about who or what is talking shit about Queen. I could care less because at this point, Queen, you're the one perpetrating this bullshit. Again, I don't know who either of those people. Well, I've had them in my chats. I've been in Discords with with those people. Well, they had a Discord server, and they kind of closed it down after Grampy lost his passing, in honor of him. But most of those people are part of the Fun Brigade, so yeah. So yeah. But again, Methany, nobody talks about you. I mean, you were talking shit about people. You start fights with people just so that you could have something over them, because you are such an attention that you don't go crazy when no one is giving you the validation that you so desperately crave.
to get at me. That was me doing martyrdom or some bullshit. I don't even know. So that's going on. And then Malice is doing a stream about Val, which I'm a little bit iffy about. And at the same time, Emma is sending me paragraphs.
You send paragraphs yourself too, Dean.
Upon paragraph upon paragraph going into details about Val and Mr. Reality Check and telling me how crazy they are. And then she sent me this video called Velcro being obsessed with Queen recorded or something, and I had to get a copy of it so she could remove it or whatever else. And I just felt
like I said, and she said that you were talking about 4-year-old bullshit. 4-year-old bullshit that nobody on this side cares about. Nobody cares about your perpetual victimhood. Like I said, you are stuck in that mindset of being in 2015. And yeah. Exactly.
felt like, the drama was coming back, and I didn't want anything to do with it, and people seemed to be blaming me for why these people were here, while publicly stating that it wasn't my fault and that they weren't going to listen to them, and just things started to get a little bit weird for me, okay? I should not.
Okay. Oh, now you're stealing James Clark's thing? Okay. Okay. Are you going to start laughing like JRC3? I mean, you got the teeth of JRC3, so you probably don't have teeth right now, but you have those but you probably have like JRC3 dentures.
Not continuously be made to
Maybe JRC3 will teach you the karate that all the nurses want to have sex with.
relive drama from 2020 on repeat until the end of time. And if I don't want to talk about it, or if I do want to talk about it, that's up to me, not you. And I do not need a babysitter telling me when I am allowed to talk about things and not allowed to talk about things, especially when they keep talking about things and posting about them in subreddits. Thank you. So, in order to try to stop some of this drama from continuously bleeding over, and in order to try to stop some of the drama that was popping off, as I already stated, I went and I did a live stream.
Yeah, the Fun Brigade is still around.
The subreddit rules, respect the moderators, and maybe just leave drama that had nothing to do with.
Yeah, you're right. The Fun Brigade is still around, and we will continue, and they will continue to be around. Keep the memory of Grampy alive. And brain rapes are dropping. Like I said, I'm going to fix it after I finish the stream. Because right now, I'm going into deep with this stuff, and it's still some juicy content. Can't say the same about Queen's dirty granny panties that she wore when she did that twerk video. And yes, we are going to end it off with that iconic video. Like I said, this is going to be a short but simple stream, and it's going to get to the point. Or actually, it's not going to get to the point because I'm just showing my hatred. I'm just showing the hatred.
Or just don't talk about Sam at all, since it was a rule.
And also, I've tagged Queen, so it's only a matter of time before she starts making a rant video about me, or she could be sniping this shit because Lord knows she has to be the center of attention. Hey, Queen! Panties are stinky. And bald. That's all I have to say, you dumb bitch. You dumb, goofy bitch. And also, Queen, if you're watching this, please listen to Michael Jordan. He's got something to say to you.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yep. Yes. Queen of Karma, listen to Michael Jordan again.
Stop it. Get some help.
Now not to talk about Sam negatively in the subreddit. I did not realize that there was a whole bunch of drama between these subreddits or something that was popping off, and whatever else was going on had nothing to do with me, and I wanted to keep it that way. All
Freaking horseshit. Yes, lobsters in Stanford Grampy. And also, Queen, full freaking horse shit. Full freaking horse shit. You knew that there was going to be drama because, again, you started that shit. You threatened to call CPS on Carly, even though she doesn't have custody of her daughter. And you tried to make it all about yourself because, again, you cannot stand when you're not the center of attention. Kind of like some whiny hobo that lives in a Section 8 apartment in Los Angeles who refuses to leave a cartoon man alone. And trust me, and since I'm a cartoon man, even though I'm a VTuber avatar, you're probably gonna start crying about me when I make this video on your goofy ass. You're a lazy bum, Methany. You're a lazy bum, Methany. And yes, I'm using the nicknames that people call you because you sound and look like a meth head. And you probably lost most of your teeth because of the abuse of crystal meth. Maybe you probably got some of that sky blue meth that Walter White made. He was the danger.
All I knew was that my drama had allegedly leaked into the subreddit, and I wanted to stop that from happening.
I am
as
the one
much
who
as
knocked.
possible, while making a public statement that I did not support it happening because I knew that people were trying to blame me for it. And of course, the second that I was done this stream, did they ever. The mod, aka Maddie, randomly popped up the other day and said she missed it after a random argument on there, and conveniently after Queen of Karma did a live stream on YouTube about it. And yes, at the end of that sub's golden age, I guess you could call it, she started blocking people for absolutely no reason, and then M was brave enough to call her out as being Maddie, and anyone that came and joined this one was perma-banned over there. It's amazing how a literal half of a handful of people were able to stir this up and add fire to somewhere that really doesn't need to exist. This sub's existing now for months with a little issue, and then all of a sudden a couple people get butthurt, and here we are. How did I allegedly stream about drama that hadn't popped off until I allegedly came in there and streamed about the drama? Can we just explain that, please? Hey, I really don't appreciate you doing.
You sound like a queen bee. You sound like some high school girl whenever you try to do those fake ass white woman Valley Girl impressions.
Alive on the Reddit and mentioning my name without my permission. I don't want to be dragged into the mess of people that are against you. I'm sorry, I forgot that I needed to get your permission to talk about a public subreddit that several other people are talking publicly about. Seems fair. And I could tell that the spread of misinformation.
And by the way, like I said, I'm going to end it off with some cringe.
In terms of my drama was already happening, as is evident by this comment left here, which states, "The problem with Queen is that she has an insane victim complex and thinks everyone is stalking her when really she's the weird stalker with information going back to 2017 on someone. It's nutty in my opinion."
Well, I wouldn't consider it an opinion. I would consider it fact because you are a stalker, Queen. You're almost on par. Like I said, you're almost on par with James Clark. And you do have a perpetual victim complex. What's next? You're going to start claiming that we're trying to send people out to rape you? I was watching, after Emma's stream on Sunday, I watched a video by Adonis Paul about some other crazy bitch who cries rape whenever she doesn't get her way. Kind of sounds like you, Queen. You're always crying rape whenever people go IRL on you. You think that someone is going to send men out to rape. Like I said, you're starting to sound like a Drastia. And I'm going to start calling you Queen of the Gutter because technically Adrasia is the princess of the gutter. You're the queen. If Adrasia is the princess of the gutter, then you would be considered queen of the gutter. Because you're pretty much similar in every way. The only difference is you never helped bury a potato. You never helped bury a potato. At least I hope you didn't. And I'm not calling you a murderer yet. But if we look more into you, like a certain gelatin Jello said, if you're so sensitive about certain things, then it's obvious you have so much to hide.
Sweetheart, that's not me. That's Val and the people like YouTube Schizophrenic in them that all follow me around with her. You got it mixed up. Speaking of YouTube Schizophrenic, this is when he showed up, and I hate it when people try to tell me what the people who have been following me around for 4 years, doing the exact repeat behavior over and over and over again nonstop for 4 years straight, are about to do when they show up again, as if I haven't lived it for the last 4 years, and you being brand new to this situation, oh yeah, you definitely know more about it than me, don't ya? Miss Know-It-All.
Miss Know It All. Listen to yourself speak. And I should be one to talk since well, technically, I can listen to myself speak because I have a switch on my mic that helps me. Shout out to Chase the Train for donating this amazing mic, which allows me to hear myself speak whenever I start doing my streams. Because Lord knows that my voice can high pitch easily. But thanks to the effective. Also, shout out to Nobody to Train. Nobody to Train for giving me this, for donating this amazing device that I'm using for my streams. Like I said, unlike you, Queen, I am grateful for the people that, for the gifts that people give me. I was grateful for when Nobody the Train and someone else got me items on my Amazon wish list last year so that I can do the best stream. You, on the other hand, were acting so ungrateful when someone donated a laptop to you, and you were being so ungrateful because it wasn't the right type. Hey, Chad. What's up, Chad? You're just in time to see me go off on Queen of Karma.
Covered the stuff with YouTube Schizophrenic. You can go and check that whole thing out in a separate video. I'm not going to get into all of it here, but that was going on. And at the same time, weird things are happening. Like, for example, Miss Moonbear screaming at me for allegedly spamming her chat when I didn't. And of course,
Moon wasn't screaming at you. You were pretty much being disruptive and making everything all about yourself because, again, I hate repeating myself, Queen. Can't help it. It's addictive to you. It's an addiction. You obviously have no life of your own. So that's why you're going on subreddits and YouTubes to alleviate the burden of having zero life.
JJ Stoner blocking me from all of the chats to allegedly piss me off, and then he and Emma not being able to take a joke in return in retaliation, and flipping out on me in my inbox about how they don't support Tragic or anyone that's around him, they promise, as
Again, we don't support Tragic. As a matter of fact, most of us mock the shit out of that crazy nutjob because he's a fucking idiot. He's a habitual liar, and we like to point out his bullshit. And because he's a habitual liar who makes everything all about himself, kind of like you, Queen. I loathe Tragic. I loathe Negs, but you don't see me talking about them. You don't see me making rant videos about them. Because again, they are not worth anyone's time. They shouldn't be worth anyone's time, you crazy Momo. And they shouldn't, like I said, they shouldn't be worth anyone's time. It is best that they pretty much be forgotten about. But of course, there's always the Ralph male whom you've had a slight discretion with. I know you've talked about Ralph in the past, but then again, I think the Ralph male is fading into obscurity. His channel, his show is dead. Everybody has left him. The people that he thought were his friends have disavowed him. Huh. Now, tell me, who does that remind me of?
And they're streaming with YouTube schizophrenic who's friends with I don't know. They're delusional. All of yous are delusional. And I am thinking I've already covered everything that I need to with Carly. I think my time here is about to expire.
And as a matter of fact, and speaking, didn't JJ, Royce, and didn't the guys of ROTC make fun of Tragic along when Adonis Paul introduced ROTC to Tragic, and then Tragic tried to have like this small beef with the boys of ROTC, and oh, a small beef that could have been easily avoided. I mean, because I remember when Tragic was posting in community tabs talking shit about ROTC, saying they'll never get bodega bitches, and I'm like, oh fuck. And I did that poll saying who is better, who's more entertaining, ROTC or Tragic, and most of you voted for ROTC, and yeah, most of you voted for Mersh over Tragic. Now, tell me, Queen of Karma, does that mean we're simping for Tragic when we have openly agreed that ROTC is more entertaining and that we prefer ROTC over Tragic? All right, you crazy, crazy, crazy cow, you dumb, stupid Momo.
And so I set up my last Carly stream and I announced just that. But in a video, I stated that I was probably only going to cover Carly if she popped off and did something insane. I guess not everyone watches me, but then they want to judge me, so they didn't get the memo in a video. And oh, look at that. Sam is live, and I decide to make a couple last ditch efforts to try to help her get away from the drama.
Weren't helping, Sam. As a matter of fact, you were making things worse. I've listened to the calls, and I've listened to Sam have a meltdown, and you pretty much were trying to pressure her into giving you all the information you, and then you were going lambasting her, throwing her under the bus, all because you want that validation. And honestly, I think it's disgusting the way you were treating that poor girl. And yes, Mersh has cats, and cats are cute. Mersh has cats. You're right, Spider McGee. Mersh has cats, and cats are cute.
Which allegedly becomes a huge mistake. I would also like to take a moment here just to add in that at the same time that all of this is going on, I have anti-social media claiming to me that she was sent alleged proof that I sent her full docs to Draven. I was very careful in terms of who I let know about my conversation with Draven, and one of them was Miss Moonbear. I'm not saying she is the one that went and told anti-social media this. I just found it interesting that at the same time that all of this stuff is going on, that's also popping off. And maybe
The thing you need to know about Draven is that he's a clout chasing cuck and a nutcase. And pretty much you two share so much in common. You're always paranoid that everyone is working for Negs or Tragic. You think that all the people that you don't like, and much like Draven, you think that everyone who talks shit about you is part of this weird hive mind. Kind of like how anyone who talks about Adrazia is associated with Adonis Paul, or that Adonis Paul is sending people to go after Adrazia, when in actuality, he wants absolutely nothing to do with her. And it's the same thing with Draven. We want absolutely nothing. Some of us want absolutely nothing to do with that crazy nut job.
Maybe you will as well. I did not hand over anyone's doxes to Draven, and I have done an entire live stream in which I read our entire conversation from start to end, in which I even